excited to be coming at you today with my handbag collection video, which has been requested by lots and lots of people. It took me a long time to pull it all together because I have them hidden away in some stored at mum's and stuff, so I've had to like pull all my collection together. So
all of them now?
These are all of them. Well, apart from my non-design handbags, this is my designer handbag collection, which have all been bought pre-owned, apart from my Anya Handbag ones and a couple of Mulberries I think were bought new. But apart from that, they've all been bought second hand. They've been bought from places like eBay, Bag Mad Boutique,
yeah, you buy
a few pre-owned handbag sort of sellers, and yeah. So anyway, get yourself a nice cup of coffee and a biscuit. We might be here for quite a while, so I hope you enjoy this.
The designer.
Yes, this is my handbag designer handbag collection. Right, are you ready? They're in no particular order, so we'll just grab a bag.
I'm just grabbing them.
Ruby's going to pick them up and pass me them.
Can you put them back in the...
Yeah, we'll put them back in the dust bags after. So, the first bag that Ruby has chosen is, do you know what make this is?
Is it the Vuitton?
No.
Oh.
It's Anya Handbag, and it is my sticker collection one, which is a very bright and very cheerful one. I did buy this one brand new from the Anya outlet, which actually shut down. It used to be at Hackney and it closed down, and it was like an absolute steal in the sale. So I love this bag so much. It's so much fun. I love it. It's all leather. It's got lovely little gold feet, and it's got all stickers around it.
At the end, we'll choose which one's our favourite.
Okay. And it's all suede lined, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So let's give you a quick model of it in case you're thinking about buying one. It's called an Ebury tote. This is the small size. Don't knock the camera. This is the small size. The bigger ones are bigger, which I have got a bigger one. I will show you as we go along. So this is the small one, and you can really just wear it in the crook of your arm, just over your shoulder, but you wouldn't. It's too tight, or sort of just in the top of your hand, like so. So that's that one. Right. Are we ready for the next one, Ruby?
Where should we do with the dust bag? Put it like on top.
Yeah, just put it on top of it. So the next bag Ruby's chosen, do you know what make this is?
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton, well done. This is my Louis Vuitton Alma, and I think it is an MM. I think it is the biggest one that they do. It is a special edition in sunset orange. Do you like this one, Ruby?
Yeah.
Sunset orange.
It's very, very bright, so if you're in like a shopping centre or something, you will be noticed. You
will. So it's a lovely bright orange colour, and it has all these roses across it, which is the Stephen Sprouse Roses collection. It's very, very pretty. It is Ferny leather, so it's such a shiny patent leather, so you can use it in the rain, although I'm trying to be careful with all of them. It's quite a collectible bag, I believe. They're quite rare nowadays, so it is really special, and this bag always gets comments when I take it out. People will always say, oh, I love your handbag, it's really nice. Oh, you can model some as well, you know. So again, this is a top handle bag. You can carry it in the crook of your arm, and again, you can't really get it on your shoulder. I can't get it on my shoulder, I would struggle. So that is my next bag. It's really, really lovely.
Put it next to you, then I'll take it to the back.
Okay, thank you, darling. So the next bag we've chosen is, this one is, Ruby?
Is it Mulberry?
Yes, it's Mulberry Bayswater in a lovely pink colour. I think it's called candy pink, I'm not quite sure. And it's all leather. It's like a grained leather. It has Mulberry logo on the front, and this does come with a long strap which is removable. I did buy this one pre-owned, but it was as new when I bought it, and I've owned it for a couple of years. It's pink on the outside, and then it's black on the inside, black suede. I love this bag so much. It smells lovely. The leather smells divine. So nice.
They don't Play-Doh. It does not smell nice.
They don't have feet on the bottom, but I try not to put them on the floor. So again, this is top handle bag, crook of the arm bag, and again, because it's got a long strap, you can wear it on your shoulder like so. You can also wear it crossbody, like so, and that's it. And the strap is not adjustable, so if you are quite tall, you might struggle with this because it's not adjustable. I don't know if the newer ones are, but this one isn't. So the next bag we have try and hurry up, 'cause we've got so many to get through.
I know.
The next one we have is a Louis Vuitton Speedy in multicolour. So it is all different colours. It is Louis Vuitton, yes. So it's a special edition in multicolour, and it has the really lovely gold shiny hardware on it. It is stuffed to try and keep its shape. Again, they are made from canvas, and then they have these lovely rolled leather handles, and this one has sort of extra hardware on it, has the gold on it, gold studs. This one is quite heavy compared to a normal Speedy, because obviously it has all this gold on the corners. It's got stuff in it just to keep its shape.
That
So
probably makes it heavy.
yeah, but you take stuffing out before you use it. So that's that one. I will model it. I don't need to model them all, I don't think, because they're all the same as Speedies. But again, a Speedy is a top handle bag. Goes in the crook of your arm, but again, it won't fit over your shoulder. So they are just a top handle crook of your arm. They're very, very lovely. I do own quite a few Speedies. They're so pretty. And again, I did buy this one pre-owned. It was quite cheap because it is a little bit used. Sort of some of the pattern has started to wear off, and as you can see, the handles have got a really dark patina on them, but I quite like them when they're used, because you dare use them then when they're like new. You're too scared of them. So the next one Ruby's chosen is wow.
I'm just picking them up.
Okay, so the next one is a Mulberry Bayswater. This is the old Mulberry Bayswater in the lovely big, well, they only came in
Oh,
one
I
size.
like the dust bag. It's nice purple.
So it's a lovely big size. A lot of people do prefer the old Mulberries because the leather on them is so lovely. They're pretty indestructible. This is in a gorgeous fuchsia colour with silver hardware. A lot of Mulberries do have gold hardware. This has got silver, and this was gifted to me by lovely Siobhan. Hello, my darling. I still love this bag so much. Yeah, it's gorgeous, and I love it so much. So again, this is a top handle bag. So you sort of, the fashion was you used to hold them in the crook of your arm. You can get this one over your shoulder. Some of them, the straps do seem to be slightly longer than others. This one you can get it over your shoulder, so you can carry it as a shoulder bag as well if you want to. Gorgeous, gorgeous bag. They can be heavy if you put a lot of stuff in them, but they are just absolutely fabulous. The leather is just so nice on them. So that's the good old Bayswater. You'll never go wrong with them all, the Bayswater. They're lovely. Oh, and they have feet. I forgot about that bit. They have feet to stand on. The next bag is a Louis Vuitton Speedy again. As you can tell, I do.
It's the same as the other flower one.
Yeah, well it is. So this is a Louis Vuitton Speedy 30 in the monogram canvas design, but as you can see, it has these gorgeous bright coloured flowers all over it. These are Stephen Sprouse roses, which again was a special edition, and it does match the red or the sunset orange Alma that I owned, which is also part of the same collection. So that's in the 30 size, which generally all my Speedies are a 30. So again, that's the same as the multicoloured one that I've just carried. So that's that one. Beautiful bag again. Gorgeous. The colours are so lovely on the flowers. So next.
The one I'm picking up now is my favourite.
Is it? So this one, if you do follow me regularly, you'll know that this was my new edition that I got at Christmas, and this is my Mulberry Amberley.
It's my favourite one.
In small. I think they do a bigger one and a smaller one, and it's in mint green glitter. And I used this bag over New Year, and it was absolutely fabulous. I don't know if you can appreciate the shine on this. It's so pretty. It's so lovely. So again, they are a top handle bag, a crook of the arm bag just. Again, but they come with a long shoulder strap. So, and the shoulder strap is adjustable, so you can wear it on your shoulder, and you can wear it crossbody quite easily. And the nice thing about it is the glitter is only on the front of the bag. The back of the bag is green metallic, so it doesn't rub or anything. Like if the back was glitter, it might rub on your clothes, but this doesn't. So that was my newest edition that we bought in Christmas 2018. Yay! So it's so pretty, and I really do love it. It's a very special handbag. Right, next. The next bag we have is another Louis Vuitton Speedy, and this is also a Speedy 30, I think, although it does look a bit bigger, but I'm sure it is a 30. So this is another very special bag. This is part of their catwalk collection, and they are called a Sunshine Express. And as you can see, they are covered in sequins. Now, each sequin, or each like little collection of sequins, does actually show the LV logo. I'm not sure if my camera will pick this up, but from a distance it just looks like it's just sequins, but it's not. Each one does actually spell LV. I don't know if you can sort of pick that up, but again, they come with like a dark silver hardware. It's not shiny, it's like a matte silver, and it has black leather, and then they come with the luggage tag on them as well. And then they're similar to a Speedy, but they do come, the zip does come down the sides, and then obviously you can...
How do you know all the names and stuff?
I don't know, but I just do. So that lock will clip into there, so you can lock it. It's a bit like a luggage bag. I love this bag, it's so pretty. And they did do it in like a brownie colour, I think. They do it in red, and they do it in purple, and they also do them in different sizes as well. They do smaller ones and they do big ones. One of my biggest regrets, I did buy a big purple one and I returned it because I thought it was too big, and I've regretted it ever since because I love it so much. So that is it being carried. Again, it's crook of your arm, top handle, doesn't go on your shoulder, but it's just so pretty.
My legs ache because all I've done is walk around.
Oh dear, poor you. That was my knees cracking. Sorry about that. Creaky old knees. Right, next. The next bag is another Louis Vuitton. You can put them over there so I don't trip over them behind me.
Okay.
The next one is a Speedy 30 again, and this is the Ramages collection, which is supposed to look like the coral reef with the bubbles and the coral coming up. It's the most wonderful colours. It's sort of orange and pinks and like a reddy sort of colour, and then the lining it's like a lovely peachy pinky sort of colour. Again, they're all very similar, these, but the patterns are all totally different. So that is the Ramages collection, which I think some people either love it or hate it. Sometimes I've debated about selling it, and then when I get it out and look at it and I think, oh, it's just so lovely. I just love the colours so much. So that's the next Speedy. Right, next one. The next bag we have, which does appear to be one of my favourites, and I've used this an awful lot, is my Gucci Marmont.
Yeah, you use that all the time.
I do. It's my go-to bag all the time. So this is it in the colour black, so it's black leather, size small, and it's the Gucci Marmont, is it the Maltese I think it's called, which has the lovely heart detail on the back, brushed gold hardware, and again you can wear it.
I swear there was a little bag called Malteser.
I don't know, you can wear it on your shoulder like so. You can wear it crossbody, which is absolutely brilliant when you're out shopping and you need your hands. You can just wear it across your body, and again you can double the chain up and wear it on your shoulder.
Yeah, I really feel like there is. I don't know
Love
why.
it. Love this bag so much. Really, really gorgeous bag. Definitely one of my go-to bags.
I
Love
just
it.
feel like
Next.
I've heard of a bag called Malteser.
Shall I do this bag that's near me here?
No!
No? Alright. Hurry up then, my dear.
There you go.
Right, the next one is, oh, I can't remember what this one's called.
So I love that one.
Yeah, I do. This one is a Damer Iban in Palettes or something, I think it might be called, but I really don't know and I really can't remember. And it's like a checkerboard effect, and it's covered in little blue sequins, and they're in like perfect little tiny squares, and it has blue leather on the bottom and dark blue leather handles, and then it has the little key fob inside the little cloche on the front, and
That
then
bag reminds
obviously
me of
they
Alice in Wonderland.
reminds you of Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, because the blue.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
This is just an absolutely beautiful bag. It's almost too nice to use because it's just absolutely adorable. Again, it is in size 30, and it's just so lovely. It's just so nice. And then the inside of it, it's got like a special edition tag, and it's from 2013 collection, pre-fall 2013, and it has a lovely blue suede interior, and it is just so lovely. It's so pretty. Right, next. She's not very fast, is she, my assistant? Come on, we'll wait him.
Fast. I'm playing with Play-Doh.
So that's the next one. Absolutely beautiful. So the next bag is another Gucci. It's a Gucci Mon in size medium. So it is bigger than the small one. I think this is the biggest size they do. Or they might do a jumbo, I'm not quite sure. But this is the medium. This is in black velvet. And again, it has the lovely heart on the back of it. It's got the brushed GG across the front. It's got the Love logo, and that's all done in little tiny individual pearls and beads. And then it has these beautiful flowers on the front. And then the lining inside, it's got a little pillow in it to keep the shape. It's a gorgeous baby pink colour. It's so lovely. I don't use this bag very often, but I just love it. I just love to know that I own it, and it's just so pretty, and I just slightly heavy, but I love it. It's so beautiful. Right, next.
Let's do that one.
This one.
Yeah.
Right, so the next one is Louis Vuitton Speedy 30 again, and this is the Jungle, I think it's called, Jungle Dots, which again I suppose is to do with the palm leaves and stuff, and I know there's a lot more history to it, but I can't remember, and I do apologise. I wish I was a bit more clued up. I'm not.
Why did you...
I just buy them because I like the colours. So it's got lovely pale pink palm leaves on it and gorgeous red dots. Yes, you can use that one. It's got gorgeous red little dots across it, and then it's got a lovely, beautiful pale pink, baby pink lining. Look at the colour of that.
Wow.
It's lovely, isn't it? So again, same size as my others, so you know what they look like being held. But
do you keep all the packing stuff
lovely.
that comes inside them?
Yes.
So then you can just... Oh look, I'm putting the dust bag down and just sliding them.
No, don't slide across the floor. You've got to treat them with care.
Yeah.
Next. This one?
That one.
Right, so the next one is a Louis Vuitton. This was my first Louis Vuitton handbag. And this is my Speedy 25 in monogram canvas again. And this has the little tiny, little tiny cherries on it, which have got cute little tiny faces on them. It has been used, it's not immaculate, the handles have darkened and some of the print has started to wear on some of the little cherries, but when I first bought this bag I was like hooked. I just love it so much, love the history and just the colours, and it's just so cheerful, and the 25 is just so sweet. So I'll show you it being worn. So again, it's not a very big bag, but it's like a little TARDIS. It's amazing what you can fit in it. So it's a top handle bag, crook of your arm, and you wouldn't get it on the top of you. So it is just a bag for being carried, but they're very, very light, so they're lovely to use. So that's my little Speedy 25 and cerise cherries. Right, next. This one is a Louis Vuitton Speedy, Louis Vuitton Papillion I think it's called, but it is a special edition one for Kuriyami somebody, I can't remember the name. It's got like a really posh name of the designer that did all the little funny faces across it, if you can see this. And it's so cute, and it's got all leather trim. It's got a little leather bow on the front with a gold padlock, and then it lifts up, and then it's got like just one big section inside. Again, this bag has been used. It's not immaculate at all. It's got a few stains inside it and stuff, but it was quite a reasonable price, and I just really liked it. It's just so different. I haven't got one like this at all. This is the only one I own in this style. It's like a little barrel shape. Again, you can wear it in the crook of your arm. They all seem to be crooks of your arms, don't they? And then you can just wear it on the top of your shoulder, but not quite, a bit tight. And then again, you could just carry it in your hand. So it's just like a little barrel shape, but it's so lovely. So that's the Louis Vuitton little Papillion. The next one is still in its box. What's the matter? What?
The box.
You don't like the box?
No, it's very dusty.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
the box is dusty for this one.
I wiped my hand on it. I picked it up and my clothes got covered in dust.
Oh dear. So this one is another Louis Vuitton one, and it is a Louis Vuitton Alma, but it is a special edition which comes with a pony skin leopard print fur attachment.
I didn't know there was a horse in there.
Yeah, it's leopard print horse. So it's got this gorgeous like leopard print that wraps around the actual bag. So instead of it having normal handles like an Alma has, it has this lovely like furry sort of strap that you put your arm through. They are a special edition. They are from 1996. So this bag's clocking on a bit, my dears, a bit like me, but it's absolutely fabulous. I love it so much, and I really do like leopard print. It is used, it's not immaculate. There are some little bowl patches to the fur, but not many, so I do try to look after it because obviously she's getting on a bit, bless her. And she can be carried in the crook of your arm. I think it looks quite nice in my black outfit, do you, Ruby?
Yeah.
So it can be carried in the crook of your arm. It can't really go across the body, it can't really go on your shoulder. It's kind of like not the right shape to go on your shoulder. So it is really just, you hold it in your hand or you hold it in the crook of your arm. Ta-da! So that's my next bag, which again is a vintage one, but I love her, she's so special.
That one.
Right, this one. The next one is, oh I love this one. This is another Louis Vuitton Speedy, and this is a Speedy 30, and this is the Fleur de Jais pattern, which is like a dark grey flower with black sequins over the top of it. And this is another special edition, and this is from, checking inside it, I don't know if it tells you or not.
You scared the dog to there.
Did I? Sorry. I don't, there's a date code in it somewhere, I can't find it, so I just, we'll just carry on. But this is the Fleur de Jais, and I absolutely love this bag so much. It is so pretty. I love all the sequins on it, and it's just so lovely. It's one of my favourite bags, I think. It's just absolutely beautiful, and when you see photos of them, it never shows how pretty they are, whereas when you see it on camera and it actually moves, it is just so lovely. Beautiful bag. So that's another one of my Louis Vuittons. So next, this one, Ruby?
Yeah.
The next one is another special edition, which is a white one. I can't remember the name of the style, but it's like a little satchel-y sort of bag. So again, it has top handle, a zip compartment on the back, little popper on the front. A lot of people when I bought this didn't like this bag, but I really like it because it is a bit unusual. It has alligator handles, I believe, pony skin on the side and then alligator on the bottom. It has been used now. It does have some colour transfer on the back, which you can sort of just see, but I just loved it. It was just so different. So I nearly sent it back. I did buy it from Designer Exchange, and I can remember buying it and I nearly sent it back, but I thought, no, I'm going to keep it. And yeah, I love it. Lots of compartments. So that is another little bag.
Can you do the red one behind
The red one. The next one is an Anya Hindmarch bag, which I did buy new, and I had a real huge Anya Hindmarch obsession. And it is from the Roadwork collection. And I absolutely love it. It is an Ibra tote, and it is the maxi one, so it's the biggest size. They are quite heavy, and when you get a lot of stuff in them, you really know about it, but they hold a ton. They're absolutely massive.
Are
Look,
they heavy?
They're huge. Yeah, they can be very heavy if you put a lot of stuff in them. I'll show you how big it is. My dog would even fit in it. It's massive. But they're a real style statement, sort of. They're very quirky, and when you do use them, people will often say, oh, I like your bag, or it's a bit bonkers.
If you finish with that one, do that one.
Okay, yeah.
This
So
one.
it has it has the Roadwork pattern on the front, which is the Men at Work sign, and then the back of it is plain. Then it has 6 studs on the bottom, so the bottom's always protected when you put it down. Absolutely gorgeous handbag. So the next Anya Hindmarch one I've got is this one, which is the Diversion one, which is supposed to look like the signs on the side of the roads and the roundabouts and stuff. Now this is sort of like fluorescent-y, so if we shone a torch on it, these do actually shine like the fluorescent bits on the side of the roads and stuff. Same design as the red Men at Work one. It's got a large, just one big compartment, and again, it's really just a crook of the arm bag. You can't really wear it on your...
Can I get someone to sit in now?
Yeah, you can wear it on your shoulder, but it's sort of a bit big, so it really is a crook of your arm bag. But it is lovely. It's so nice, and when you use it when it's starting to get dark, when the cars go past you, it does shine. It's really lovely, and I did buy that one new as well. The next bag, which I bought from Designer Exchange, I haven't used it yet, so it's still got the Designer Exchange tags on it, and this is little Alma PM. So this is not the smallest one they do, because they do the BB and the Noe, is it, the little tiny one. So this is like the third smallest one. Now this colour is very, very deceiving. In this light it probably looks like a bluey greeny sort of like a greeny colour, and then it sometimes looks a bit bluey. It's just like the most beautiful shade ever. It's absolutely lovely, and it's in the verni leather again. So again, it's sort of a bit waterproofy, but I wouldn't try and get it wet if I can help it. It has lovely feet on the bottom, and I just think this is just a really, really classy handbag. It will never date. It's just absolutely lovely. It's not like the annual ones. It's not a bit bonkers and a bit quirky. It's very, very classy. And you could use this whether you're 18 or 90. I think it's so lovely. Now, I am lucky enough to own it in, get this, in this gorgeous colour. Look at the colour of this. That is ruby. Yeah, it's very pretty, isn't it? It's like a lovely purpley lilac-y colour. It's the same size as the other one. But I just love this so much. The colour is just amazing. It can totally transform an outfit. It's so special. I love it. It's really, really pretty. And again, this is the PM size. So nice. I really love it. Ruby, next handbag.
Wait, you did loads without me.
I know, but you're supposed to be helping me.
I went to Lou.
Right, this is the next one, which I had for my birthday last year that my mum bought for me. And believe it or not, I've never used this handbag, which is just so naughty. So I just don't use it because it is like new. It's the Louis Vuitton Alma BB. Again, in the jungle dot design, I think it is.
This just fell over.
Oh dear.
And then her leg went into a food bowl.
So this has got silver hardware, which a lot of them do have gold. This has got the lovely silver hardware. So again, it's got a little silver padlock in there somewhere. They do come with a long strap, so it's got a long pale pink strap, and it is just so pretty. I mean, you can understand why I don't use it, and I always say you should never save a bag, you should always use them, and I do use all my handbags, but this is the only one I've never used. It's just so pretty, it scares me. So that's my little baby. It's so sweet, bless her. I love her so much. She's so lovely. So my assistant has disappeared. So
Gucci.
well, you want me to do this one? I'll get my others ready as well then. So the next one I own is the red Gucci Marmont in size small. Same as the black one, but obviously it's red, and I absolutely love it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's just as lovely as the black one. But again, if you do want a little pop of colour, it's just absolutely gorgeous. So that's my little red one, and I am using that one at the moment. I love it so
I've
much.
put them in order.
Thank you.
By the way, the other two boxes are really dusty as well. So
So
be careful when you lift it up.
Okay, so the next one is another little Alma BB, which is the same as the pink one, but this is in like a metallic-y, bronzy sort of beigey sort of colour. Absolutely beautiful colour. So I did buy this one from Designer Exchange. It was a little bit used when it came, so I did give it a wipe down and cleaned it up a little bit. And again, because it had already been used, I'm not frightened to use this bag. I have used it quite a lot. They are so cute. I love them so much. They're just adorable. They've got like a little top handle, and then you can wear them in the crook of your arm. And then because they have a long strap, you can wear them on your shoulder. And they're even smaller for your daughter to borrow. And you can wear them crossbody. Yay! I bet you'd like one of these, wouldn't you, Ruby? Yeah, so that's the little Alma.
Can I model it?
Alma
Really
BB.
small?
Yes, you can. Quick then. We've been on here for 29 minutes.
Wow.
29 minutes of handbags. What do you think of that?
I like it.
It's nice, isn't it?
And I like the colour.
Yeah, you just need to grow a bit so it's not quite as long. That's beautiful, my dear. Thank you, darling.
Where's the dust bag? Oh, it's just
Down here. So the next one is on to the last four. So the next one is another little Gucci. This is a Gucci Marmont in size small, and it is in like a
Oh,
rose,
it's got a little picture in the
like a rose pink colour. Again, absolutely adorable. Beautiful velvet, so lovely. So they have a lovely teal coloured lining, if you can see that, and they're just so sweet. I've not used this bag this much because, again, with it being velvet, I'm a little bit scared of it, but it's just so pretty. And
So
it's
you
really,
like
really
using the
classy.
ones that you know have already been used?
Yeah, the new ones scare me a little bit. I like them when they've been used a bit.
Okay.
The next one is my one and only Chanel. I did have a red one. Well, it was like a fuchsia red colour, but I did sell it because I found it a little bit big. This one is not a standard Chanel, it's a bit of a different one, but it does seem to work for me. So it sort of looks a bit normal at the front, but then it does have an extra back compartment which does give me that little bit more room to put my sunglasses and stuff. I have used this bag an awful lot and I really, really do like it. It comes with a brushed bronzy sort of coloured chain, and it has like 3 holes across the top. It has this little hook that you can undo, and you can hook it onto a different bit of the chain. You're not really supposed to, but if you really want to make it into a crossbody, you can hook it a bit lower down and make it into a crossbody style. So that is my one and only Chanel. I really love her. She's lovely. You want your tea?
Well, you just have a cup tea.
We've nearly done. So the next one is another Louis Vuitton Speedy 30, and this is in like a chain design. Again, I've not really used this. This bag is near enough in as new condition. It's absolutely beautiful. I love all the chains across it. They're in different shades of pink. They're so lovely. And then the lining of this one is like a bright pink colour. So again, so cheerful on a dull day. So I don't need to show you the size because it's the same as all the others. But I love them, how they all come in different designs. So even though it's the same bag, they're all so different. And then the final bag, again, they're in no particular order, but the final one is my Louis Vuitton Speed 30 again, and this is in leopard print, and it is like a bit like the Sunshine Express one with the sort of the lower zip on both sides. Again, I believe a special edition, and it is in like carpet fabric. It's like a carpet bag, if that makes sense. And it's from, I don't know if it, sometimes they just tell you the date on the front. Yeah, 2012 to 2013. I think it was a catwalk one again. And again, I bought it off eBay. It came with a luggage tag, but it did come with somebody else's initials on it, but that doesn't really bother me. You can use the tag the opposite way around if you want to. And it's just fabulous. It's so lovely. I know I've said that about all my bags, but they're all so quirky and so different. So that's the leopard print one. So that is my current handbag collection. I do own too many handbags.
Mum, this is the designer.
Most of them, or as I said, nearly all of them I have bought pre-owned. I have been collecting for quite a few years, and I am getting ready to maybe move a few on, so I perhaps need to have a bit of a clear out, but it's really hard to choose which ones to sell, but they're just so lovely. So I'm going to put them all away and spread them back to where they belong now. So which is your favourite, Ruby?
I've already said. Remember?
Which one? I can't remember.
It was this one.
Oh yeah, the little mulberry. That's your favourite? Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
Which one's your favourite? You have to choose. Some of them.
This one's Ruby's favourite.
I love it.
Why do you love it so much?
I don't know. I just love the colour and the like the shine and stuff on it.
Yeah, I think my favourite, if I had to sell them all and only be left with one.
Oh, which one would you keep? Exactly.
God, that's a really hard one. I kind of think I would probably have this one.
You use that a lot, to be fair.
Yeah, which is the Fleur de Jais, because Louis Vuitton is my favourite make. It's got lots of sparkle on it, so I think if I had to sell them all, I would keep this one. My favourite, I think.
Okay.
So which is your favourite? I hope you've enjoyed this handbag collection video. I hope it's fulfilled your needs, because you've all been messaging me, asking me to do one and stuff. So this is my current collection as it stands at the minute. Obviously some might go and I might buy another one. I like to swap and
do a
stuff.
separate video for mine.
I'll really want to show you her bags another day. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know which is your favourite down below, and if you like, which is your favourite and why. Why is it your favourite? I hope you've enjoyed this video. It took a lot of pulling together. So thank you very much for watching. If you do enjoy handbags, then please subscribe to my channel and come and find me on Instagram and Twitter as Mrs. Crazy Bag Lady. So goodbye, my handbag friends. I hope you've enjoyed it. Bye.